Look at me. Now look at Europe. Now back to me. Now back to you. And back to me again. World War II has ended. Nuclear weapons have just been made by the US. Manhattan Project. I am now outside. The Axis powers, Germany, Japan, and Italy, have been defeated. The two world superpowers, the USA and the USSR, have emerged from the ashes of the war. Each side followed its own ideology.
I am no longer Vietnamese, I am Chinese. The US employed a mass production, mass consumer capitalist economy and political system as opposed to the totalitarian state-led heavy industry economy of the Soviet Union. I am now in a bathroom with different economic, political, and social systems. These epic rivals now faced off on a global scale, drawing in all the other countries in the world.
I'm outside. I am now also Russian. You wish your man knew as much about world history as I do, but that takes a lot of studying. I am also upside down. World history with Mr. Schmidt.
Hello, I'm former President Gerald Ford, and I'd like to discuss the Cold War. The Cold War was a time period that lasted many decades, an economic competition between two ideologies, capitalism and communism. Now, the US implemented the Marshall Plan in order to gain the support of European nations in the West that were destabilizing due to the effects of World War II, and which saw the potential rise of communist parties. But the US tried to prevent this in a unanimous decision, as the rivalry between the US and the USSR was growing ever more strong. Also, the EU was created among these fragmental European nations that were battered from World War II. They combined together to increase their economic and political influences on the world, and now stand as one of the strongest unions in the global economy. There were also major breaks in the communist ideology. The Chinese government was starting to set up special economic zones that allowed free trade and capitalism. It also included many other democratic ideals, which saw the waning of the communist ideology and economic system. How's that giant potato?
It's going good. How's your daughter?
I don't know. She's doing terrible.
General Marshall, come on in.
Gentlemen, I have a proposal. Why do we not enact a Marshall Plan and help our fellow European countries?
Nonsense.
They're imperial.
Why would we help them?
Excuse me, I do not care about the French, okay? Why would we help them?
You don't care about the French?
No, of course, sir, I care about the French.
But I bet you do care about the Commies. If we don't help our European friends, they'll go side with the Commies, and we do not go with those socialist monsters.
No, we do not.
No.
Of course, what do you propose, General?
I propose a peaceful and completely helpful economic plan to help rebuild industry and raise a consumer economy.
Of course, of course.
Should we all agree?
Yes, I agree. Do you agree? I agree.
Then to Europe!
Of course!
So the Cold War era was marked by conflicts among superpowers, namely the US and the USSR. Many alliances were made during this era, such as the Warsaw Pact, which was a military agreement between Russia, Eastern Germany, and Bulgaria. And then there was NATO, which was between the US, Canada, Norway. There was also several wars, for example, the Vietnam and Korean War, and they were known as proxy wars because though American and Soviet forces were involved, the two countries never formally declared war against each other. The Soviet Union was interested in is maintaining a buffer zone between itself and any other nations that were interested in invading it. And as we all know, that's basically the worst idea anybody could ever make in world history, because
Russian winter.
the US was also deathly scared of communism, so it had multiple political actions like the Truman Doctrine and invading Vietnam and helping out with Korea. Oh, I'm already at Andy's house. This should be great.
Andy, yeah.
Friends, let us sign this Warsaw Pact together as a military alliance.
Of course. Let's meet if East Germany signs.
And out of Bulgaria, those Western barbarians won't be able to stand up to us.
Excuse me. I am the ambassador for Albania.
and we would like to sign the pact with you. But unfortunately, I cannot write. I do not know how to write my name. Can one of you help me?
Who invited you here?
How did you get past the front door?
All I want is to sign it.
No, you are not strong enough to be part of this military alliance.
We're in a disgrace to Albania.
Albania is a great nation.
I beg to differ.
Oh, please just let me sign it. Please.
You cannot even write.
Please, I
You are
can't.
illiterate.
Help me, please.
Let's just end this.
What do you know? No. No, please.
It's over.
Good riddance.
Let him just join that pansy NATO club or whatever.
Hello, I am Joseph Stalin. I am bringing you an update on the USSR. In motherland Russia, industrialization led to a migration of people towards cities. Unfortunately, we lost 20 million people due to World War II, and those Americans lost much less. Due to increases in medical technology, however, our people are less prone to disease and much less die every day. Since the Cold War has not involved any direct conflict yet, the two superpowers, us Russians and the American scum, are competing for technological superiority. Both of us gain nuclear capabilities, and we plan to test more than 1,500 bombs between now and 1998. Testing sites such as Bikini Atoll in the Pacific Ocean or Novaya Zemlya suffer from severe radiation, but who cares about them anyway? It's not like anybody lives there. Chemical warfare in the Vietnam War led to severe damage to both soldiers and the environment, causing genetic mutations and deformities in later generations.
Hello, sir.
We must take this area for nuclear testing.
Do you comprehend us?
You know English!
We must destroy this area.
This greenery should not exist.
I'm not sure you understand what we are saying.
This is Bikini Island, but we need to take it.
We will relocate you to a new...
Yeah. Let's take them away.
Yeah, okay.
No, Black! Wait! I have a bachelor's of science in English from Wisconsin State.
Hello, patient. What seems to be your problem?
I have super cancer.
Where is this from that you acquired this disease?
Vietnam.
How so? Can you please describe your condition?
The chemical warfare they use.
Who used?
The Vietnams, the Commies. It's too strong. It's horrible. It's horrible.
What kind of effect did it have on your body?
It's given me cancer, and it's probably given the whole environment, all those animals. It's just destroying them.
How bad do you feel?
Really bad.
Why did this happen?
It's because of the chemical they sprayed and all the bombs they threw. It killed so much of the environment, and now I'm here, and I'm almost done.
What, was it part of a war?
Yeah, Vietnam War.
Ready? Yeah. Alright. This was a lot tougher than the chemistry project.
Alright.
We better get better grades in the chemistry project. What am I doing?
Who fought in the Vietnam War?
I don't know, it's just a bunch of Asians and they're...
Okay.
It's so funny, I said Asian.
It's just a bunch of Asians. That was funny.